In this video, we're going to learn how to add a sky replacement and a photo filter to connect flat elements. So you're going to take your landscape photo and you're going to go ahead and make sure that you're selected on the background. And you'll go up here to Edit, and you'll go down here to Sky Replacement. Now these are standard sky replacement images, so if you have a specific sky that you want to import, you can import it in here, or there's another way to do it. So it will default to whatever photos in here. If I want to scroll down and find a different image, I can go ahead and locate that. And I can make it as little drama or as majority of drama as I want. So the issue with this image is that this photo is not reflecting into the water, so I probably wouldn't want to do this type of image for my sky. But I'm just going to go ahead and pick one and show you how you can kind of manipulate and adjust it. So this is a little bit too intense. It does match some of the colors that I want, so I'm going to go ahead and click this little down arrow. That'll minimize that window. And now I can go ahead and manipulate the edges. That's this down in here where the horizon line and the sky meet. I can fade the edges a little more or a little less. It will be blending into the sky in your background, so if you have clouds back there, they will pop up. I can brighten or darken my image to try to make it match a little bit more, and I can change my temperature. So once you get it somewhat the way that you want, you can go ahead and enlarge it. Remember, this is your navigator window, so this allows you and shows you what it's going to look like. So if I want to bring down other elements to my sky, similar to something like this, I can do that. I'm going to actually, for this picture, leave it back to where it was originally. So you can see this is actually a city. That wasn't actually part of my photo, and I don't really want to see that. So I'm going to bring that down a little bit more and then fade that into my mountain range. And then I can go ahead and flip my image if I want it pointing the other direction. Maybe your water or your sun is pointing this way, and so it doesn't make sense in your photo. So you can go ahead and flip that. You can change it to screen mode, which makes it a little bit more white instead of transparent, if that works better for your picture. And you can adjust the foreground a little bit, and that's this down in here, not this down here. So once you have it okay, you're going to click OK, and it will create this imagery right here. So once that happens, if I want to, I can go into these masks specifically and click on the actual icon right here, and I can manipulate my mask to make it fit my photo a little bit more. So you can see you can kind of fine tune this to make it match your photo a little bit better. So it's not so fake. When you get that working for you, you can go ahead and continue with your masks above. So these were my two masks that I did over my image. I would highly recommend putting a photo filter on here, because even though this is feeling like it's matching somewhat to the foreground, it's not entirely matching. So I'm going to go ahead to my adjustments. I'm going to go down to my photo filter down here. And now I can choose a warming filter, a cooling filter. And again, the photo filter is going to want to be on top of everything. So make sure that it's up above all of the other adjustment layers. It likes to go into the sky replacement area sometimes if you have other filters. So now you can see that these are affecting and overall changing the feel of my photo. I can decrease my density or increase my density depending on how I want my image to feel. And I can even go into the color itself and change my color. So maybe I want to use this blue, so or purple. It'll show me that color. So I can kind of manipulate it to what color I'm trying to match it to. So I'm going to say this is good. And again, this was before, this is after. It's a cooler feel, but it's a fun little way of going in and harmonizing and connecting all the elements to your photo.